Hello Pisces, welcome. It's time for just a general reading. So take what works, leave what doesn't. The messages are for the greatest and highest good for all of our Pisces out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So what messages does the universe have for all of our Pisces out there? Our Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What messages are going on for all of our Pisces out there? Well, that's a handful. All right, Pisces, you're a little upside down these days. So what's going on? All right, we have both the King and the Queen of Pentacles, and like I say, somebody is upside down. So I'm reading you as coming out as the King. You could be the Queen, but I think you've been doing something over and over and over again that you know probably was not the best thing that you should have been doing. I don't know what it is, but I think it's got your person a little bit. I guess, cautious about how the house is run and whether bills are getting paid, things of that nature. Because somebody works really, really hard and the other person seems to be able to spend really, really well. So, here you have it as a couple. Honey, go to work, make money, bring it home so I can spend it. All right, so Knight of Cups reverse comes out in the recent past. I think there was something was said between the two of you, could be about money, that turned the other person, the other person just, it turned them off, but you, Pisces, are not letting it get to you. They can be that way because it's almost like that what you did was the best thing, but it was not. Out comes the Tower. If anything, it brought the house down. So I just keep feeling that you can't have things all your way. You just can't. It's nice to see that, your person has this real sense of love for you. I don't think it's always easy for them because, somebody's always on, how like you don't want to come home because you don't know what kind of mood they're going to be in. I feel like there's a little bit of that in your world. Like, oh my gosh, when I turn the doorknob, what are they going to be like? So, yeah, I think your person wants to see this cycle end, or you want to see this end, because it just has not been fair. I mean, it's just not fair to your person. It's not fair to your family. I mean, it's just a matter of time. Like I say, I get the feeling that you're all upside down, because you just don't understand why they don't see what was wrong with what they did, So what if I spent all the money? Well, the problem is there's no money left, right? So anyway, I think when it comes to this union, you don't want to say anything because you don't want to upset them. Yet there has to be this need to quit taking chances and risks with what's going with the family assets, so to speak. That now, you got to keep things fair. Things have to be balanced. I think your person wants to work with you, but somebody is not saying what they really are feeling about the other person. It's like one of these things. Maybe you've been together for a long time. When people get together for a long time, no, you don't really talk. Sometimes that kind of like fizzles to the wayside. So I think there might be a little bit of this because I see that the communication end of this is like one person doesn't communicate. It's like, but I'm doing this for us, but the other person is like, but that's not good for us. So there's like this conflict going on, it's like, but I do it for us. And I think there's genuine love there, which makes it all the harder. It's like, it's not like this isn't, we're going to break up or anything over this. This is somebody who's just really disappointed of somebody always doing things because it'll be good for us and then not saying anything. Because I think, together you guys, you're good together. So if something happened where your Pisces went out and spent a big chunk of the savings and didn't tell you what it was that they were doing, because of course it was going to be for the best for all of us, right? I think, they come back and they bat their eyes and boom, there they have a second chance. and all is well. I think this is a cycle. It's just this keeps happening over and over again. But that doesn't make it healthy, right? That just doesn't make it healthy. So you can't keep pretending that when it comes to the finances, everything is better than what it is, especially if, you're sending honey out to go make money, and then, he goes, makes money, the paycheck comes in, and before it's even hits the bank, you've already got it spent, for something for the family, because it's going to be good for everyone, right? So, I mean, I chuckle because I get the feeling that there's no malice here. None at all. It really is this thing that, if it's you, Pisces, you just can't understand why they don't get it. Like, why don't they see what you see? How good this is going to be in the end. How it's going to bring us, everything we ever dreamed of. And that's hard. That's hard when, you can't understand what's going on. But yeah, the finances, they're really unstable and you're running out of options. Okay. So if you maybe have spent the money, and I've gotten this with Pisces before, if you have spent the money and you don't want to tell them, I don't know how you're going to like pretend that the money's not there anymore. You know what I mean? Like, so they're going to find out. You might as well come clean. I think I just did this reading. It's almost like this is the same reading I did for the last Pisces series. Anyway, yeah. So it's funny. Rather, when I see the Knight of Swords reversed, when it comes to you and your person, I mean, you love each other. You two, like, you're together, right? But instead of owning up to the fact that, they messed up, they create this whole drama of why it wasn't their fault. And I think you're dealing with a little bit of that with your person. It's like you're a little disappointed, or they're a little disappointed, that, you let them down once again. You did things however you wanted. You did it your way because your way was the right way. And it was going to make everybody happy. And it didn't. All right, so let's get some advice for all of you. Oh, Pisces, you got to quit spending the savings. Yeah, you gotta put that to an end. Because that just causes a lot of heartbreak. Now, I am picking a little bit of this, I think, is a whole different Pisces. But I do pick up somebody who, you might have been at work or somebody in your community. You might have like flirted a little, how do I say, flirted more than flirt with somebody. And, that's a cause for alarm, I think. But in the end, I think all will be well, because I think you're learning through all of this. Going back to the other one, like I say, I think there was another Pisces just kind of swam right in there. There's two fish in the sign. Anyway, yeah, so I think things finally come to an end, and you start to get hopeful. But you guys have to talk about this. And you've got to open up because, somebody can't keep doing this and the other person not saying anything, especially when, it affects everyone. And you Pisces, I mean, honestly, I keep feeling like I just don't understand how they don't see why that I did it for the best for all of us. I mean, we're building an empire here, right? We're building an empire. So you want to make things work. So you have to decide where energies go. And you can't keep pretending that you might have more money than you really do, okay? Because your person works hard. They work really hard to bring home the money, so you can't just spend it left and right without telling them. And I think that's a big thing that's been going on with you two lately. So that's what I've got for you, Pisces. Yeah, very selfish energy. When this is a card of ego, this is a card of selfishness. It's not all about you, Pisces. Even though you think it's for everybody else, it's not all about what you want to do. And then you feel like you're always attacked, because, people are like, well, what happened to the $5,000? So it's just a matter of time. If you did spend more money than you should have, maybe it's better to tell them before, they find out, just so that you can, keep the fires down, because they're going to be pissed. Why wouldn't they be pissed? You know, you took a big chunk of change and did whatever you wanted to do with it. Anyway, that's what I've got for you, Pisces. I hope this resonated. See if there's anything else. Yeah, so don't miss an opportunity that comes your way to really clean the slate. You know, because look, your person, they really love you. They really do. All right. Until the next reading, don't take any chances. Don't gamble the money away. Don't do things that you think are going to be better, because that's only going to bring the tower down. You know, be good. Because you guys can have a fresh new start. You know, if you just come clean. So do that before it's too late. All right. Pisces, until the next reading, thumbs up for me if you liked it. Yeah, next week I'll be doing Love in the New Moon, so stay tuned for that. And until then, bye now.